I get into everything in this video, guys, I just gotta start off by saying there should be a certain place, a particular just area in hell for people like this. How the thing go, fam? It's a DJ B.O.B back in the building. I don't do much self-talk videos, right? But I had to today because this right here is just, this is not only just nerve-wracking, this is pissing me off. This is so many emotions in this, but the real first emotion that really comes to my off the back is just anger. It's just anger, bro. Because first and foremost, y'all know the whole shit with Diddy, right? So let's talk about some things. We talking about Diddy today, guys. And I know everybody else is probably talking about it, but I'm gonna put a different spin on it. Your boy can get real petty and let some shit out the bag. I ain't gonna fluff around like how all these other set baby might be tiptoeing around because they got deals with this person. They gotta be a little extra soft on their channel. No, you can get the real deal over here. This nigga Diddy, right? I ain't gonna call him a bitch nigga, but if anybody else around me calls him a bitch nigga, I ain't gonna really tell them, say, hey, at the end of the day, I ain't agree with you, bro. I ain't gonna ever, stop you from saying it. I'm just not gonna say it right now on this channel because they just want to be a little bit somewhat professional for now, but I could end up getting into my ghetto side as the video goes along, and I promise you that. So, we all know that your boy has been in the courts and news for a minute now. Diddy has been up in the air. He probably even in America nowhere trying to escape all the charges been going on. He had his house raided the other day. You had all kind of cases going against you. You settled out with Cassie. So now, CNN has released a video. And one thing I can say, folks, is knowing something or hearing something is completely different from seeing something. Alright, when you see something, it's kind of like back in the day. Most of you young folks wouldn't know, but remember back in the day when you used to listen to those horror stories on the radio, like before even TV kind of came around, and sometimes even when the channel was maybe scrambled, you had to listen to a horror story, you had to read it. But when you saw all the gore and the shit that really went into it, it's like, oh, it's a different level. It's the same thing here. Hearing we know what about Cassie took place, it was already disturbing. Seeing the video live, the actual footage that CNN released, and I'm not even going to play it on this channel because at the end of the day, I can't even really stomach to watch anymore because the anger in me is really and truly bubble up to a point because I grew up with a grandmother, aunties, mothers. I didn't have much uncles in my family. I didn't really have men around my life to teach me how to be a man. Thank God for certain other people in my life to teach me these things, but I grew up with a lot of women. So the first rule in my household that my Grammy made sure that as men we learned is that you never under any circumstances, you are a man that is a woman. There should not be any excuse for you to ever put your hands on a woman. Whether it's in spur of the moment, sporadic situation, wrong is wrong, but wrong is wrong. Even if a woman telling you, and I have been in relationships where I've had women who were provocative, women who have just couldn't understand it, but leave me alone. Whenever out they come, they provoking you, they trying to do this and do that. I've been in all of it, and I've never once laid my hand on a woman. And I promise you to this day, my sister, she off age, and I used to tell her boyfriend to this day, big man, y'all two may be married, but I can tell you one thing. If you hit my sister, please don't let me find out about it. Please don't ever let me see her come home with a black eye or come to Sunday dinner with a black eye, because I promise you, big man, I don't care if you are married before the sight of God, that is always going to be my sister, big brother. You could divorce her, y'all could get divorced, y'all could go your separate ways. Tomorrow you could find another wife, she could find another husband. But that's always going to be my sister, big brother. So at the end of the day, whether y'all two married, whatever goes on your household, that's between y'all. But I promise you, you could take it, you could row as long as y'all want to, but the minute you lift a hand to her face, to her body, any physical type of action you take towards her, I on your ass next, big brother. You got me to deal with. You ain't got to worry about the cops. You ain't got to worry about the feds. You ain't got to worry about you got to worry about me knocking at your door, big man. Me. And I promise you, when I come knocking, I ain't coming asking no questions. I coming straight to you, offensive all day. I ain't coming playing defense, big brother. So the video already said a lot about Diddy, and it really confirmed to me because personally, I have never liked Bad Boy, and I've always felt that some way, somehow, Diddy has always been this person in my eyes to me. Because there are just certain signs, real recognize real. There are just certain things and certain ego trips that he's always been on that I could see. Diddy was always a dark person, bro. From the flamboyantness in all his videos, the ego he always is show. Bro, the making of the Bond. Do y'all remember that series, The Making of the Bond? Do y'all remember how he made somebody run all the way across the bridge just to go get a cheesecake for him. Like, bro, just sit down and let that marinate as to use. Who in their right mind will ask somebody to do that? That in itself just gives you vision into the fucking narcissistic mind that Diddy has. So this apology that showed up, and I completely agree with 50 Cent 100%. Whoever is your PR person who told you to do this apology, use ass. But I can let y'all play. I could just play this video for some of you. I know everybody has probably seen it, but for those of you on my channel who probably have not seen it, here we go.
Times in your life, sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
You make no excuses. I just want to pause right there right quick, right? But all the tweets you was, everything that around that whole from since Cassie came out and put that court case against you, everything has been, oh, these people only looking for a payday. Oh, they trying to tarnish my name and my legacy. Oh, I deny all of these allegations to the T. Oh, this definitely is not my character. I'm not this person. Let's keep it real, Diddy. You apologizing only because your ass get caught. That's the only reason why you apologizing. You never gave a fuck about Cassie. Because you wouldn't have did what you did first and foremost in 2016. But even now, you just apologizing just because the video is released. Anyway, keep it going.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. I had to ask God for His mercy and grace.
It's like a guy may look at the camera for 2 seconds straight. You know how people is like say eye contact is when you make eye contact with somebody. It's one of the things I learned in business class. Making eye contact with somebody really is a staple thing because it also tells when somebody means something and when somebody just lying straight to your face, bro. You could see like, bro, this nigga don't even have the fortitude in him to even look at the camera in its eye, like directly on for more than 2 seconds because he know he bullshit lying and he gotta look off screen to say, well, whatever. Just like I looking laser focus at the camera right now because they serious with what they saying. Diddy can't do that. Diddy can't do that. It's just those little human traits that you can't shake the subconscious, Once something is in you subconsciously, you can't shake it. Not right away. Habits take 30 days to break and build a new one. So if something's in you already, no matter if you're trying to fake it right then and there, you can't do it, bro.
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. It's so difficult to
truly reflect. Sorry. Sorry to who? Because you ain't need to be apologizing to me, big brother. The person you should be apologizing to definitely first and foremost is Cassie, which name you haven't said. But from what I have heard that there was actually a legal document signed during their case that Diddy can't say her name or anything about her, and she can't say his name or whatever the case may be because of the restraining order and all that, but whatever. But my thing is you could say to that particular young lady, to the former X and X, you could have figured out any hood way to shape it. You know how to be street smart, Diddy. We know the difference between how to be book smart and street smart. You supposed to be a street smart dude. You know just how you could have fixed that up. Just like in raps, you was right to say, well, hey, you could have get that point across without saying her name or without crossing any legal boundary lines. You know you could have done that, but no, you didn't. Who you apologizing to? Who you apologizing to, big man? But ain't nobody buying this. There's not a female that I have talked to online in my own demographics that says, babe, they buying any of what this nigga talking about. Like, come on, bro. This shit don't make no sense, Diddy. Like, you around here. Nah, let me just finish this up. Let me just finish this video rant off, because I don't want to rant on too much and talk to y'all too much, like, you know what I mean? Like, I getting off some soap opera type shit. But I really, this really resonated with me in terms of, like, the first thing I wanted to do, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, when I saw the video was like, ooh, if that was my sister, locked and loaded in the car, 3 of my brethrens with me, just in case I need a lookout and I need a backup, but I can't find where this that's automatically all my mind is thinking. I in the car, locked and loaded. and I got at least but 3-4 dudes with me. And we riding looking for you, but we riding looking for you. That's the automatic feeling that resonated with me instantaneously just by seeing that, because all I gotta say is Diddy should be jailed. Point blank. I know this dude is a billionaire. I know he's a hip-hop mogul. We not trying to take away what he's done for hip-hop and the stars that he's put on, the music that he's given us, all the great More Money, More Problems, the Mace tracks, the Total tracks. Diddy has given us some great music, but at the same time, did great things does not mean you're a good fucking person. I'm just keeping it 100. Just because you know what I'm saying, you are capable of doing great things does not mean that inside you are a totally good person. And this is the perfect example of that. Because Diddy can not be nothing but a narcissist, bro. Nothing but. And he's always showing signs of that. So to end this video off, my thoughts is, you know who started this whole trend? Everything to me, I'm not an investigator, but everything to me is just, I'm very street smart, but I have a high level of common sense. And I'm book smart as well too. So when I put 1 and 2 together, certain things just add up. King Combs dropped his diss track against 50 Cent. Right? I'm pretty sure Diddy wasn't even aware of that shit. Because I'm pretty sure if he knew his son was going to drop these, he could tell him, big man, what are you doing? Like the whole heat was off Diddy because of the whole Kendrick and Drake beef. Now all of a sudden, here comes this stupid little boy putting all the heat back on the Diddy name. All of a sudden, 1 day, 2 days later, this video pops up. Now here's the thing. In that song, the boy snitched on himself and said, hey, the face was supposed to raid the house next door, where's all the evidence? Trends and timing. Son dropped the song, out comes the video. Now you out here trying to backtrack and apologize. So at the end of the day, wherever you is, Diddy, all I can say is, don't come Nassau. Don't come to the Bahamas. You know, a lot of people like to run to the Bahamas because, you know, it's a haven out here. It's a haven out here. A lot of people who got money like to rest out and hide out down here and do what they got to do. But I can tell you now, Diddy, not here. This could be the one place where, because of what you did, I promise you, once word get out, the big man, even people over here might probably decide to say when they see you, they might not say hello, big brother. That's all I'm saying. I just letting you know, 242 ain't the place for you to come, bro. Mark my word on that, because we don't take kindly to abuse of women, and definitely any type of pedophilia actions. We take those 2 things in particular here in our country. I promise you, we take them very, very heavily. So let me know, like I say, I'm pretty sure a lot of you feel the same way a lot of other people feel about this whole apology video. It's bullshit. But what do y'all feel? My question is to you guys, what do you feel should happen to Diddy? And do you feel that should Diddy's bad boy legacy remain intact? Because now it's like everything that Mace and all the other people been saying from years, from the 90s, bro. Mace been telling us a long time before he even turned Christian. Your mom got the receipts. Biggie can't give you no receipts because he dead. Black Rob can't give you no receipts because he dead. Craig Mack can't tell you nothing because he dead. Who else can tell you some things but Diddy? All of these things, it just makes you think. So the credibility right now for Diddy, out the door. Who got all the credibility right now? Cassie. And I'm pretty sure because of this and because of this video, now we can start to see the entire rollout of all the shit Cat been telling us. Look here, this year, 2024, it's all the way up. All lies will be exposed. Thank you, Cat Williams, for going on Club Shay Shay and starting this year off with a bang and letting us see what these people who we hold so highly that by at the end of the day, bro, these people who we hold up here, they really should not even be up there. Because if you really know what they do, it might shock you. Peace, health, and wealth, everybody. Y'all stay faithful to always be grateful. Thank y'all for chilling out with me throughout this entire video. On to the next reaction. We got a couple of better reactions. I can finish off that Upchurch. Y'all been telling me get to some Upchurch. Y'all been telling me get to the rest of that Knox Hill battle. We got all that coming. Peace out, y'all.